Hi, I'm Tom Long, President of the Latrobe Park and Recreation Commission.
I'm Chad Schmelling. I'm a teacher at Latrobe School District. I teach at the junior high. Affiliated with Parks and Rec through the pool.
My name's John Amatucci. My wife and I have been lifelong residents of Latrobe, Pennsylvania. We have 3 children, Vinny, Louie, and Gabby.
My name is Jim Okanak. I'm Executive Director of the McFeely Rogers Foundation and Vice President of the Latrobe Foundation.
Hi everybody, I'm Jim McCullough. I am the current market manager, the only market manager for 14 years at the Latrobe Farmers Market, which is held every Tuesday from 12 to 4, June, July, August, September.
Parks and Recreation had its beginning back in the late 1940s. Mr. Harry S. Saxman was president of Latrobe Steel Company. He said, Latrobe needs a recreation program. He went to Penn State and stole Harold Dykert right out of college and brought Mr. Dykert here. Since that time, Harold Dykert, Tom Blehash, Jeannie Ashley, and now Craig Shevchik have been the executive directors of Park and Recreation. But if you go back into history, it was really the people of Latrobe that wanted recreation. They really built neighborhoods, built themselves, Irving Avenue Playground and First Ward Playground. Third Ward Playground, I can remember the neighborhood constructed that. There was a merry-go-round, a set of swing sets. We shot hoops on the dirt. It wasn't hard surfaced.
I think Parks and Rec is a solid, important program for Latrobe and a small community like it is, because it brings all people together from all different areas of our town, our small city, and the other parts of Unity Township, and brings everybody into one. It's interesting to play a sport or to induct a program with kids from Derry and Ligonier and Latrobe and Greensburg, because they come to such a wonderful program. We've got great fields, great facilities. I think the place itself, the city of Latrobe, brings people into it, and Parks and Rec is just a great addition to that type of environment.
The Parks and Rec program in Latrobe is very, very important for all walks of life. Not only the young kids, but for the older people as well.
We sort of sit in a little oasis here where Latrobe Park and Recreation provides recreation for really the entire region in this part of Westmoreland County.
The C in Craig stands for caring. He is not only compassionate, but he will do anything you ask him at any time.
We're really proud of the Lincoln Trail that has been developed the last couple years with Park and Rec, and also what Park and Rec has done, especially during the COVID period. We have started to redo a lot of our parks, make sure they're handicap accessible, and putting new top on the basketball courts, just fixing things up, making the parks really family friendly and enjoyable for the whole community.
He's responsible not only to the people who work for him, but anybody he's associated with.
Ann and I live on St. Clair Street in Latrobe, which is right next to the Third Ward Playground. Throughout the summertime, we create a baseball field, actually a wiffle ball field, and play massive amounts of wiffle ball games throughout the summer. In addition to playing wiffle ball up there, we play football, we shoot hoops, and obviously the park equipment is great as well.
There are many things that attract people to a community, and Parks and Recreation is one of them. There are playgrounds, the swimming pool, Legion Keener Park. Their programs are exceptional.
Both my boys played deck hockey, which I felt was a huge building block for the current ice hockey program at Latrobe. Both Vincent and Lewis. Vincent is a junior and Lewis is a freshman, both on the varsity hockey team. That program, the deck hockey program, was significant in their building, team building, their character, all through the deck hockey program.
He's a real asset, not only to the community, but to the people around him. Dawn is also an asset. She, like Craig, will do anything you ask her.
think the programs have really changed. It used to just be, in my opinion as a child, hockey, soccer, and now the opportunities of gymnastics and tumbling and what they're doing with the older community is wonderful, getting them out, getting them to do different things.
He's also instantly helpful. He'll do anything for you, anything that you ask. He's very adaptable too, because when we had the second market of this year and they were paving the parking lot and no one could get through there, he immediately set up barriers in the stadium parking lot.
Members of the community can get involved in Park and Rec as a coach, helping with all the programs. We need people to help coach the programs. That's number one. Number two, when we're doing fundraisers and things like that, the volunteer. We could use as much help as we can getting volunteers to help with all our programming and fundraisers.
The G stands for the fact that he's a good, decent person. He's good-hearted. He's a very hard worker. That's the S in the beginning of his name. And I didn't do the last name because everybody misspells it and no one knows how to really spell his name. Is it S-E-F or S-E-V-H, or they're not sure. And but he's so hardworking all the time. He'll do anything you ask, and I just enjoy working for him, and I will continue working for him as long as possible.
The Park and Recreation employees and its commission have really moved the community forward. If you look at their staff, it's very minimal, but what they accomplish is absolutely incredible.
One funny story I have, every lifeguard that I hire, I make it a point to emphasize who Cindy is. And nobody gets to see Cindy. They hide her in the back of the office. I actually didn't see her for the first 6-7 years that I worked there. So I make it a point to inform the lifeguards that when you're looking at your timesheets, to not touch them. Be very careful about what you're writing on there. She doesn't like any foul penmanship or anything like that. The big important thing is every lifeguard, they fully believe that Cindy rides a motorcycle to work, that she rides a hog. I've amped it up that she has several tattoos. Not that that's a bad thing, but it is not Cindy, and that's not anything like Cindy, so it gives me great joy to talk about that.
Well, very proud of the Park and Rec staff. Craig, Dawn, Cindy, and Trey do a wonderful job for a 4-person team. They really work hard to come up with new programming, to take care of the kids, not only kids, but adults programming and also senior programming, which goes over very well for us.
I'd like to say congratulations to Latrobe Parks and Rec for Nonprofit of the Year. It's well deserved. Congratulations.
Congratulations to Craig and Dawn and everybody at Parks and Rec. You deserve this award a whole lot. Bravo.
Congratulations to Latrobe Park and Recreation for winning this award. I'd like to thank Craig, Dawn, Cindy, and Trey for all their efforts.
I would really like to congratulate Craig, Dawn speaking, Cindy, and Trey for their excellent administrative talents and leadership with Park and Recreation. In addition to that, its commission for its vision and its leadership for the community in providing quality recreation, as well as the maintenance staff for Park and Rec. Their person and a half really gets the job done.
Congratulations, Latrobe Parks and Rec. I'm proud to say that I'm part of helping you guys, but you guys are wonderful, and what you do for our community is tremendous, and you are so deserving of such an award.